Hi, it's Trisha. Okay, so today's ritual is about, it's funny, it's coming up again, dealing with difficult people. But this time, it's always interesting because I say that it is about dealing with yourself, but there's also an element about creating a respectful boundary. And sometimes that includes speaking up for yourself, speaking up in a very clear way that creates a boundary so that the person will stop what they're doing. Sometimes walking away is best, right? But how do you know which one it is? Do you walk away? Do you stay where you are? I mean, if it's confrontational, if somebody's just right up there in your face, what do? So today's ritual is about dealing with difficult people in a very clear way. Okay, so take a deep breath. We'll call this Dealing with Difficult People Part 2. All right, so we're relaxed. So we're going to create this beautiful container for ourselves. Okay, so protective container. Take a deep breath and imagine. You know, it's funny, the container that's showing up right now for me that I want to talk about is that column of light. I feel like that is probably the most protective thing because it allows for this centering and a sort of connection with heaven and earth that's important when we speak our truth, when we want to connect with our truth. So imagine that this beautiful light column from the heavens extends all the way through us to the earth. And imagine that that energy just allows us to feel anchored and connected to both heaven and earth, and just connected and protected in a beautiful way. All right, take another deep breath. Okay. All right, so now imagine that you are in a situation where somebody is confronting you. Okay, so in your mind's eye, imagine that that person is essentially energetically charging towards you. Maybe they even kind of almost bump up against you, right? You do something, don't you? You sort of contract, you pull your energy in, right? And something, you know, sometimes people get really quiet, sometimes people get really loud, but I think for our purposes, what we want to do is we want to connect with that part of us that can discern the best action right then, okay? So as you are centered and as you imagine that you are confronted by this person or group of people or energies, stay strong in that column of light, and then imagine that there is a space between the two of you, okay? So close your eyes and see what exists between the two of you. Is it a color? Is it a thing? Is there music? Do you hear something? Is there a sound? Is there energy around it? Does it feel a certain way? Really get a sense of what's between you two. And you're protected in this column of light. And the reason I'm doing this is so that you can really get comfortable with what it is that what you can control in this situation, okay? Because you certainly can't control somebody else's actions, but you can control what you are looking at in front of you, which is what is between you. Okay, so take another deep breath. Now imagine that this, whatever this is, has a message for you now. It's going to give you the message, and you're going to ask the question, what is it that will allow me to complete with this situation, with this person or group of people immediately? Okay, so ask whatever it is in front of you and between you, ask that energy, that entity, whatever it is, say, what is it that I can do that will complete, that will allow me to complete with this? And wait for that answer. Okay. All right, so wait as long as you want. I'm not going to allow time here, but you can just finish with this. Imagine that you fill with light. You're going to get a good message, whatever it is. And if you don't get it now, don't think that you haven't gotten a message, because you've already put it out there. So wait for the answer. And that answer is going to come, and it's going to be a good one, and you know exactly what to do. All right. I want to hear from you. Let me know how it goes. Comment below, message me, and until next time, have a great day.